let's do an unboxing, or I'll show you a little bit my experience about this tool that you see here. So I'm going to show you also the screen, just in case if you want to buy something like that. And I'm going to tell you the good, the bad, the ugly about this dedicated tool. As you can see here, you have multiple ends that you can put, at the end of this kind of drill, because it's not an impact driver. When I bought it, I thought, okay, it's like a small impact driver, but it's not. So I think if you are working with cabinets for the kitchen or something like that, I think it would be a good tool. Otherwise, it doesn't make much sense, at least to me. In my case, I bought it and I said, okay, I'm going to have it, the PACKOUT. Looks nice. You have everything well organized. And then you can have maybe the drills, the screwdrivers, the drill bits, and everything in one place. I mean, if that is your case, great. This is something that I print on my printer, the 3D printer that I have. So if you want something like that, just let me know. And that's it. So basically you have a small tray that you can put all your stuff, your bits, screws, if you want to have them like that. And maybe if that is your case, maybe it's going to be useful. You can have the screws that you're going to use the most, few drill bits, and that's it. So here you have a few heads. So I'm going to show you how it works. Basically, here you have the clip belt. Here you have the gauge for the battery. This is 12 volts, as you can see here. Put it back in. That's it. Here you have the torque. So if you want to use it as a drill, you select it there. A drill mode. Or if you have to install maybe screws, you have to put screws. That's it. Here you have the gears selector. If you want a lot of torque, you're going to use this one, or if you want less but you want a faster speed, let's say for regular screws, or maybe to make a hole, you can use it like that. Something that I don't like about this tool is that you have the selector here. So basically, if you want the drill bit or the screwdriver, turn to the right or to the left, the turn selector basically goes from here. And if you push, I think a few seconds, it will be in safe mode. So basically you can push here and nothing will happen. And that's it. So, and if you push it a little bit for a few seconds, it will start working again. To me, it's not very useful because, you have your hand like that, and I want to have this here handy, and that's it. So if there was a problem, like a physical issue, that maybe because this tool is small, if you compare it maybe, let's say, with another tool, it's narrower. If you see, maybe with another impact driver, it's a little bit narrower. But if that was the case, you could use maybe install something like that. Maybe put it here, and that's it. So you're here, you push it with this, and maybe the other, because you're going to use your other finger maybe in this area like that you can push, and that's it. Push here, that's it. Simple. Instead of using like this, because from here to here is not practical to me. So now maybe if you have to put some screws, and then I'll show you how you can use it. So basically you put this in the place that you want. You have to pull this, like you see this mechanism, so that way it will stay in place and it will not turn. So as you can see, you can try to move it one way or the other and it will not turn, so it will work great. So here you can put a drill bit, another driving thing, and that's it. So that is how it works. So you can put it here, and if you want to use the other one, it comes with this weird shape. Basically it works the same way. Pull it, put it in place, and that's it. If you want it to be in another place, just turn it, do the same thing, and that's it. So basically, you see, if you want to turn it again, move it any other way, there we go. You have to make it fit, this axle with this, so that is why I keep pushing the button here, the trigger. Here, if you want to make holes. You can use this. To me, it's kind of useless this, because you see it's not half an inch. So basically, if you want to use, you know, like a wider drill bit, it's not going to fit here. Here you have the other option, this one that you see here. If you want to treat this like a regular impact driver, if you compare, it's going to be a little bit way longer than just a regular. This is a regular impact driver. As you can see here, this is the Ryobi. I mean, this is strong, but the size is the same one as anything else. PBLID02. If you have to do all that, you know, go through the you know, the pain of changing the heads and everything. So that is the only way. If you want to treat this as an impact driver, it's not going to impact. This is going to be more like a screwdriver, and that's it. But at least if you want to remove it, that is what you do. And here, if you don't want to deal with this, you want to, you know, put this and take it out. That is how you can do it. So that is the advantage. So if you want to do something like that. Other than that, it's a tool that I use, maybe I have used it maybe like 3 times in a year or 2 years. That's it. So it depends. It is up to you. I mean, if you think that you're going to have, you know, that you're going to screw things, you want to have everything in a PACKOUT like the way I have it, it looks like a good deal. If you don't have to, you know, use an impact driver, you don't have to deal, you know, with the tough screws or anything like that, I think this tool will do okay. And if you don't have to use a big drill bits. Other than that, it's kind of an average product, something I don't use. But it is up to you. If you think differently, please let me know in the section below. If you want to learn more, just go to the playlist about all my tools if you want to see more. And if you want to buy something like this, similar, I'll try to leave it in the video description. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Okay, as you can see here, this is the DeWalt. This is the right angle. This is what I like. This is what I use most of the time. You see, as you can see here, you can use it with a regular impact driver. The only thing is, if you have to put a screw like that, you will have to hold this in place. Otherwise, this is going to spin crazy. In this case, the tool that I was showing you before, it doesn't have that issue. So that is the main advantage. Instead of going, you know, with something like this, you can do this. So here is only just for the picture, but this is going to spin like crazy. So that is the advantage, you know, pros and cons of these type of things. So I see the other people, you know, aiming, showing this, but you have to hold it in place. So basically that is the main thing. Now you have to buy 2 or 3 of these, because if you use it a lot, they are going to wear out very, very quickly. The other thing, this other tool, I think it will last maybe a little bit longer.